I'm Ashley Jaramillo, and I'm Volunteer UCF's Alternative Spring Break Director. Each year, we have over 100 students that dedicate their spring break to something that is bigger than themselves. These students go out into communities nationwide and impact the lives of countless individuals. Our service trips address a ton of different social and environmental issues, so there's sure to be one that interests you.
On my ASB trip, we facilitated the Junior Achievement Program in Alabama to the elementary kids at Abrams Elementary. It was excellent. You not only learn a lot about yourself, but you learn a lot about the kids and what kind of living they go through. In the community, you see something that you never see back at home. Just the way these kids live, what they go through every day. Teaching them the Junior Achievement Program was just the way to let them know that they're not alone in this, that they do have the ability to go to college, that they are something more than what other people tell them they should be. And it was just a great opportunity to know that you could be the one to tell them that they could get there.
What I did in Birmingham was pretty much we went to a school that was low income, and we really tried to help the students as much as we could through Junior Achievement, a program in which you go over life skills with students, everything from finances to credit cards. I had 6th graders and kindergartners, and the kindergartners were really fun. We just got to read to them and do special projects and things like that, and it was definitely an awesome experience. If you are debating whether to go on an ASB trip or not, I would say go. My only regret is going my junior year. I would love to have gone my freshman and sophomore years, but I was just one of those people who didn't quite know what I wanted to do. But it's so much better and so much more giving of yourself if you actually do go and make a difference over spring break. And, of course, you want to have fun at the same time, but you do. I had a lot of fun at Alternative Spring Break. I still talk to the people that I met and that I went on the trip with, and at the same time I gave back to the community. So if you want to give back and really want to make a difference, definitely go to ASB.
My best ASB memory? There's so many. This past year when I went to Puerto Rico, we worked at a dog shelter, and a big problem in Puerto Rico is all of the stray dogs. And as we were driving to site, we actually saw a stray dog on the road. And it was one of those things where, sometimes you'd see that in the States, maybe a cat just running away, but when we were there in Puerto Rico, we decided to stop the car, and we actually rescued the dog and brought it back to the shelter, and we were able to take care of it for the week while we were there. It's very hard to say what impacted me the most throughout my ASB trips, because one of the things that I take with me every day is how important service is. But besides that, being with those individuals that I did not know prior to the trip, and they all had a passion for service just like me. So it made me feel almost empowered to be able to do anything that I'd want to do, and just motivated me to feel like I'm not the only one who likes to do good for the community. Initially, what attracted me to participating in ASB was the fact that I was going to be traveling at a really cheap cost, honestly. And then along with that came just the fact that I was doing service that whole time. And being able to travel while doing service with people that I now will know forever is a great experience.
For about 3 days, we worked on a really sweet old man's house. His name was Mr. Campbell. We worked on the entire outside of it. It basically everything needed to be redone. We sanded it down, we repainted it, we caulked it. We did pretty much everything to the outside of his house. And then on one of the days that it rained, we went into an indoor project, and we actually helped prime and paint a house for Teen Challenge, which is a place where people can go who have had problems with abusing alcohol and drugs. Going on ASB was a really rewarding experience. I still got to meet new people. I made connections in a brand new city in New Orleans, so that was really special. So I not only got to connect with students here from the university that I probably wouldn't have met otherwise, but I also got to meet new people from another state all the way, across the United States, which was really special. The free day that we had was really fun. We got to experience the culture of New Orleans. New Orleans is one of the oldest cities, I think, in the United States, so it was really fun to get to know the culture, the city, experience the food. We got to see jazz musicians, so not only were we helping through our volunteer work, but we were also kind of shaping ourselves as a person in that aspect, so that was really fun.
I stayed in touch with a lot of the members of our ASB group. We all bonded a lot over the week. So when we came back to Orlando, we continued to hang out. We actually went out to dinner a few weeks ago to a place called Mojo, which is a New Orleans themed restaurant. So we got back together and talked about all of the great memories from our trip.
My most impactful moment on the New Orleans trip was we were working on this house, and the owner of this house was Mr. Campbell, and he was probably the most awesome guy. And the second day, we really wanted to know his story and know what happened to him in Katrina. And it goes along the lines of, you know, his house was destroyed, it was flooded, and we asked him why he came back, why he didn't just like pack up and leave and forget New Orleans, because that's what a lot of people did, and it was really sad. And he said, because home is home. And even though all the bad stuff happened in Katrina and with the floods and the riots and the levees breaking, home is home. And I think that really put the world for me in perspective.
If you are interested in applying for an alternative spring break trip, applications do go out in the late summer, early fall semester, so please be sure to check out our website for specific deadlines. We will also be holding info sessions in the beginning of the fall semester to answer any additional questions you may have, and I encourage you all to apply.